the deadly serpent, silent ruler of the Australian desert. Here, in the heart of a sun-scorched wilderness, life itself is a daily test of endurance. Every creature fights for survival beneath the relentless sky. Most perish in silence. Few endure. Among them, one hunter reigns supreme. It does not roar. It does not chase. It kills with silence. It is the inland taipan, the most venomous snake on earth, the invisible executioner of the desert. Its presence alone defines fear. Cold, patient, and calculated, it is the perfect embodiment of evolutionary mastery. Shaped by millennia of survival, in a place where almost nothing thrives. From beneath a cracked ridge of sun-baked clay, a slender female taipan emerges. Her scales shimmer faintly, a muted bronze that blends with the desert earth. Every muscle beneath her sleek body ripples with control. Her movements are slow, deliberate, conserving every drop of energy beneath the unforgiving heat. For several days, she has not eaten. Hunger gnaws at her, yet her gaze remains steady. Instinct, stronger than exhaustion, commands her to hunt. Each motion seems guided by ancient precision, as though carved into her very nature. Her tongue, thin, black, and forked, flicks rhythmically through the dry air. Each flick gathers invisible particles, traces of scent too faint for any other creature to notice. Through these chemical messages, she reads the landscape, every dune, every grain of dust, telling a story of what has passed and what still hides nearby. Then, she halts. Something faint, almost imperceptible, brushes across her tongue. The scent of life. A desert rat, hidden deep within a network of dusty burrows beneath a brittle bush. The trail is weak, but it is enough. Slowly, she lowers her head, flattening her body until it becomes one with the sand. Her movement is a whisper, a shadow gliding without sound. The wind shifts, carrying a faint layer of dust that settles across her scales, concealing her further. Step by step, she inches closer, muscles rippling beneath her skin like liquid tension. Every heartbeat brings her nearer to the moment of strike. The desert around her remains utterly still. No bird calls, no rustle of leaves, only the faint sigh of wind against the dunes. Here, silence itself becomes a weapon. The taipan waits, poised at the edge of the burrow. Time stretches thin, the air thick with tension. Then, with a sudden, fluid burst, faster than the blink of an eye, she strikes. The attack is over almost before it begins. Her fangs deliver venom so potent that death comes within seconds. The desert rat twitches once, then falls still. The queen of silence has fed again in this endless wasteland, where life and death are separated by moments and shadows. The taipan endures, proof that even in the harshest corners of the planet, perfection finds a way to survive, her eyes fixed forward, sharp and unblinking. She paused at the entrance of the burrow, a moment of absolute silence. Inside, the small desert rat had no idea of the danger lurking outside. It lay quietly in its nest, seeking refuge from the scorching sun, trying to escape the dry, burning heat that seared the land. But the nightmare had already arrived. With lightning speed, the taipan struck, a blur of motion and precision. In an instant, she blocked every possible escape route, and her fangs found their mark. One bite, swift and fatal. The desert rat twitched once, and then went completely still. The snake's powerful jaws began to open, stretching impossibly wide as she enveloped her prey headfirst. Slowly, deliberately, she swallowed, each muscular contraction guiding the meal deeper into her body. Every movement was an act of survival, turning death into sustenance, fuel for the long, merciless days to come. Around her, the desert still burned beneath the relentless sun. Every living thing struggled to endure. But for the taipan, this was not merely a hunt. It was a testament to her mastery over an unforgiving world. She was the embodiment of resilience, the silent survivor of Australia's blazing wilderness. Far from the desert's edge, hidden deep within the lush canopies of northeastern Australia, another shadow moved, massive, graceful, and unseen. It glided silently through the branches, its presence known only to the forest itself. This was no ordinary predator. It was the amethystine python, the largest snake in all of Australia, a giant capable of reaching lengths of over 8 meters. Its shimmering, violet-hued scales caught the dim light filtering through the leaves, giving it an otherworldly sheen. Like a king concealed within his emerald throne, the python ruled this shadowed realm, perfectly camouflaged, perfectly patient. In this seemingly peaceful forest, there was no room for weakness. Every creature lived and died by instinct. And today, the king of the jungle was Hungry Dot. It moved as softly as the wind, gliding with effortless grace through the high branches. Each motion was fluid and deliberate, making no sound at all. The colossal body of the python appeared and vanished beneath the flickering shafts of sunlight that filtered through the dense canopy. Nearby, a small marsupial hopped playfully from branch to branch, unaware that just a few meters away, a pair of cold, unblinking eyes were fixed upon it in utter silence. The amethystine python doesn't rely on sight to hunt. It possesses a secret weapon, specialized heat sensors along its jaws that detect the body warmth of its prey. Even in complete darkness, these thermal pits allow it to pinpoint the target with deadly precision. Patient as a shadow, the great serpent waited for the perfect moment. The forest grew still. Not a leaf stirred. Then, in an instant, the silence shattered. The python struck with astonishing speed, coiling its powerful body around the unsuspecting marsupial. There was no venom, no frantic chase, only strength, precision, and a suffocating embrace that ended the struggle almost instantly. The python's hunt is a demonstration that sometimes silence itself is the most terrifying weapon of all. In one of the world's most demanding environments, the lush, complex jungles of northern Australia, the amethystine python does more than survive. She reigns supreme. Her strength, stealth, and patience make her the undisputed ruler of the treetops. A living symbol of nature's quiet power got far beyond the forest. In the jade-green waters of the Great Barrier Reef, another silent hunter moves with equal grace. Like a dancer gliding through liquid light, the olive sea snake weaves effortlessly through coral and current, a creature without legs, yet perfectly adapted to the endless blue world below. Without gills, yet ruling a world where most creatures move with caution. This is the olive sea snake, master of the reef. The Great Barrier Reef, Earth's most diverse and unforgiving marine ecosystem, is a place where thousands of species battle for survival every second. But for this serpent, the ocean is no battlefield. It is her playground. Her flattened, paddle-like tail propels her with effortless grace through narrow coral passages. Her smooth, scaled body and uniquely sealed snout are marvels of adaptation. Every part of her form is engineered for a life beneath the waves. Unlike her land-dwelling relatives, the olive sea snake never leaves the sea. She hunts, rests, and even gives birth in the depths of the ocean, her entire existence intertwined with the rhythm of the tides. Today, her focus is on a small fish hidden within the coral labyrinth. She moves with exquisite precision, each motion deliberate and slow. Not a ripple, not a single bubble betrays her presence. She doesn't rely solely on sight. Her very skin can absorb oxygen from the water, allowing her to glide silently toward her unsuspecting prey. Then, in a flash, she strikes. The attack is swift and exact. Venom flows into the fish's body, and within seconds, its nervous system collapses. The ocean returns to silence. The sea snake begins to feed, swallowing her prey whole in a slow, fluid motion, every movement a graceful dance beneath the waves. But this is more than a simple meal. It is a living example of evolutionary perfection, a creature sculpted by time and survival, thriving in one of the most competitive environments on Earth. Unlike some of her